I won't be much longer. This is really, really important, this point, okay? Because people need to understand this, how far it's gone. All right. Anybody seen 2001, Space Odyssey? This was the scene at the end of the movie, yeah? And how when that black monolith turned up, all the natives of the planet just went, oh. and I'm sure, I sit in front of one and work with one many hours in a day. It's called a computer screen, which is in itself another black monolith. And I'm sure you sit down recreationally in front of an even bigger one in your lounge room. Yeah? We've all got black monoliths in our lounge rooms, haven't we? Yeah, and it programs us, doesn't it? It influences us. It tells us what reality is. It's awesome. The Black Monolith. Very prophetic movie, that. Stanley Kubrick was onto it. So, you can't get access to your money unless AI gives the human operator permission for you to have access to your money. You can't put fuel in your car without AI telling the human operator in that depot that you now have permission to leave that depot with the fuel in your car. You can't go and purchase food from a store without the AI machine telling the human operator to give you permission to walk out of that store with that food. So if you think that your life is not under the control of artificial intelligence, you might want to think again, because you're fully immersed in it. Welcome to reality. You're so much deeper into it than what you realise. And that is you on the surface level in the public domain. Imagine what's happening behind the scenes in the military-industrial complex. How far gone that arena is with AI. They are so worried. The real people that care about us in the military, in all the departments, they are really concerned. Because we've got extraterrestrial races that totally fed this into the military-industrial complex under promises of expansion and growth. But it's all about subjugation. Welcome to our world. Okay, let's turn this around, because this isn't all about doom and gloom. Because the question is, why? Why would someone go to such extraordinary lengths to want to subjugate humanity? What is it about us? What's the big deal about this planet and our race? Because the moment you start to be who you truly are, wow, we'll smash this paradigm wide open. And I hope I'm being some form of example of that. Show them you're not afraid of them. The reason they need to subjugate you is because they're terrified of you. Do you see the madness in this? They're convincing you that you're weak and pathetic and you're a lowly sinner, it's just an illusion, it's just a computer simulation, you're a nothing, you're a nobody, you're a loser. And the total opposite is true. Because out there, in all of my travels, in all the dimensions and all the worlds I've gone to, when you get to the natural order, Earth and her humanity are held in the highest of regard and the highest of esteem. We are at the forefront of evolution in this universe. You are fractals of the universe. Your cells are galaxies and your atoms are the star systems. You are walking universes. You are the sum total of your entire universal journey. You're amazing. And I so wish you could see what I see when I look at you. Hunters and collectors, do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? You're amazing. You're so powerful. You have access to more life force in the universe. Babies being born in this reality have access to more life force in the universe than any god out there. Any god. We are creator beings is the real truth here. This is the real truth. Okay, addiction to significance. Mariana, remember we talked about this in the car. This is the problem we have. We need to overcome our addiction to significance that we experience through the distortion of our insecure ego. Our challenge is, whilst our value and sense of self-worth is being systematically diminished into slavery, we simultaneously need to go back to the reality of how magnificent, significant, and powerful we truly are, and embrace the truth that we are creator beings. What a beautiful paradox, this life. It's a ripper. It's an absolute ripper. You know in your hearts there's more to you than what you get told. You know it. The only way out is through. You can't think your way out of this. Thank you, Belinda. You cannot think your way out of this. We can only create our way out. It's not going to happen from here. How's it working out for you so far?